Hey, what's up neighbors? AA Flare here, bring you another Destiny video. So the Twitch stream for the new strike, the Shield Brothers I think, just ended. And I of course do not have gameplay. As you can see, I have random Crucible gameplay in the back. All the other YouTubers have gameplay because they were invited to a capture event. I obviously wasn't because, you know, I don't even have 200 subs, but that's not the point. I'm going to tell you guys what we learned from that stream. Why I didn't have my notes out before this. Alright, so what we learned is that first was the artifact. The artifact is, it's kind of like a miscellaneous perk that I could see. The blue versions, they had kind of what the raid gear and Prison of Elders gear was trying to go for with the melee kill, like a fallen enemy gives you an orb, but instead it's get a melee kill with like your arc melee or your void melee. It'll probably be with grenades as well, and then you'll generate an orb for your teammate. This, I mean, it's great that that's not going to be on our raid gear now, and we'll have more useful stuff on it, because I gotta be honest, that was kind of a waste of perk on your gauntlets, and it could have been something so much more useful. Like, for the Prison of Elders gauntlets, it could have been dismantle mines faster, or do more damage to mines, or something like that. But, nope. We got an in-depth look at the new subclasses. Obviously, I couldn't write down everything that was there. I didn't take any screenshots either, so that's, sorry guys. But it does, like, the Hunter subclass looks like a real support class. The Warlock one is cool, and the Titan one is cool as well. But I'm most hyped about that frickin' Hunter one, man. Cannot wait. Now, the new stuff coming with strikes is that strikes now have variable encounters. So some parts can have different enemies and different dialogue, trying to add a little more replayability to the strikes. Also giving a lot more information about the strike. So if you gather up all the information, you'll probably have some form of story going on with that strike and what's going on, which is kind of cool. Different enemies will make it sometimes, I mean, for the Nightfall, you might want to do a couple different runs to try and get that certain type of enemy to spawn to make it easier. I mean, that could change Nightfalls a lot. Man, Nightfalls on these strikes will actually be really hard. I just realized that. It's going to make things real tough. Strike bosses can now have exclusive gear from certain strikes. They didn't really show what the Shield Brothers strikes dropped, but they said exclusive armor and weapons will drop from certain strikes, so I really am excited to see what that's all about. Hopefully it's legendary stuff, like maybe do it on the hardest difficulty, level 40, some heroic or some modifier or something, and you'll get something cool. Strike bosses have become somewhat of mini raid bosses. They were given mechanics and certain attacks. So in the live stream, we saw two bosses, and those were the Shield Brothers, Valus Moon or something, and the other one, I don't know their names. The Cabal names are always freaking hard to say. Like, I still don't even know the Prison of Elders Cabal boss name, because it's I don't like the Cabal names. Anyway, so one of them could only jump around and Titan slam you. That was it. That's all it could do. It couldn't shoot you. So it was really an enemy you want to try and shoot from far. But then the other boss, he fired cannons up, and you could see where they would land in like a little circle. But here's the thing: in the stream, the guy, I think it was Cosmo, he went up close to the boss, and the boss didn't melee him or anything, which means that boss has no melee, which means you could shotgun burn that thing, and like, you could have like people with shotguns and someone with a sniper for each of the different bosses, so they could focus on them. See that? Like, that's what a boss fight should be. Like, the bosses right now, you can't get close to them because they just slam you, and then from far they have their gun, except for Omnigul. She has her poison, which is still really freaking annoying, but that's besides the point. So yeah, there's that, and then they also had mechanics later on in the fight. The one that would Titan Slam would leave a sort of fire thing on the ground, and the one that would shoot from far had a bubble, so you had to get kind of close to it to shoot it. which I thought was kind of cool. I think that's what the bubble was for. It didn't look like they weren't shooting at the bubble, so I'm guessing you had to get inside the bubble to shoot them. And of course, there was ad waves, which makes it a lot more like a mini raid. I like where strikes are going. That's pretty much all the information we have. These strikes look really cool. The Dreadnought looks really cool. The little bit of view or gameplay that we saw of them in the Dreadnought and not in the Cabal ship looked really cool. So the taken enemies also look like they have a lot of health, which is kind of weird. But I mean, it adds challenge, I guess. So that's pretty much it. That's all the information we got from that stream. It was a short live stream. Not much was really shown. It was just a strike. But remember, if you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like and subscribe for future Destiny content. My name is AAA Flare. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.